Grayson Rose, Layla Davis, Joey Marble, Mallory Brooks, and Sarah Katie Yancey, all 6 seniors. Obviously very just disappointed in the outcome of the game. Very uncharacteristic of us today. And I thought that was the only thing that was going to stop us, is if we played uncharacteristic of the normal game that we play. Talked to them the last really couple of weeks about execution and the fact that, you know, the hoorah and the fans and all that stuff, it can only carry you so far. It was going to come down to execution, and unfortunately we just didn't execute very well today. Went to the foul line a lot. I think we missed 13 free throws. I don't know on this, on our end it said 13 free throws. So it's just disappointing, especially when you lose by the margin that we lost. But you know, it doesn't take away the fact that this group of girls have made a lot of history here the last 2 years at Southside. First county championship or second county championship in school history. First time being in the Elite Eight in school history. Ultimately coming back again this year, and you know, our goals were a lot higher than that this year, but weren't able to accomplish those. But I'm still very proud of our girls.
Coach, going into the fourth quarter, you were down 11 points going into the fourth, and that's when you started pressing to get some turnovers. And I think it worked for the most part. It's kind of like they were kind of try to drain the clock a little too early, and they didn't handle the ball well. It's kind of seemed to us it was kind of playing right into your hands. But again, you said that even when Grace Sam's basket took the lead in the fourth. Just it's almost like you ran out of time. That you just left too many points off the board before that.
Yeah, you know, going once again, I don't think we finished around the rim very well, and then missing a lot of free throws. You know, it's critical. I know we missed a lot in the fourth quarter. You know, a lot of people probably say, well, why weren't y'all pressing like that the whole game? You know, but the thing is they have some really, really good shooters, which is why they beat people like they have this year. So that was something that, you know, you're kind of playing with fire. Like there was one time we got in our 1-3-1 like 4 possessions in a row and got, you know, stops. You stay in that one possession too long, 3 ball, bang, and they go right back up, or you know, whatever the case may be. But that's kind of why it was hard for us to stay in it, you know, early, because I was just so worried about them shooting. And they did hit some shots against the 1-3-1 as they started hitting threes, and that's the kind of the fire that you play with is, you know, you may get some turnovers, but you're going to give up a 3 and just hope that they miss it. And luckily, you know, during that stretch, they weren't hitting many shots, and we were able to bring it back, and they eventually even take the lead. We tried to get into a zone. We went up by 1 just for a possession, and left the middle wide open, unfortunately, and they were able to go back ahead again.
Let's talk about these guys that are with you.
Yeah, I mean, they know. We have a very, very special relationship, me and all 6 of these girls. You know, I kept telling them throughout the year that I just wanted longer to spend with them. You know, obviously we want to win a championship, we want to win a blue map and all that, but ultimately for me, I really just wanted to spend as much time as I could with them. And I know now that it's over with, I'm not going to see them very often. You know, some of them's going to go on to other sports. I'm at the end of the school by myself, so like, unless they come down there, I'm not going to see them. And that's the most heartbreaking thing for me, just because I know the relationship that we have and how hard that they worked. You know, there's all of them, you know, coming and getting the key this year and going and shooting on their own. And, you know, like a week ago, Layla shot so much she could barely walk the next day. Like, that's all of them. You know, they've all done stuff like that over the past 2 years, and they've worked very hard, and they deserve success today, but ultimately didn't happen.
To the girls that want to address it, just what sum up the accomplishments of the last 2 years?
But I came into when I moved here to Southside, the record before I was a little scared. I was a little scared coming in here, but obviously I came here with Coach Barrett, and he really turned things around, and I think last year was really the momentum that we needed to propel us this year, and we obviously wanted to go way further than what we did, but having that experience from last year and accomplishing those things and then being able to do it together again as a team, I think propelled us for this year. But like Coach Bowden said, really this game was just up to execution, and we just didn't execute, so that's why we weren't able to go as far as we wanted to. Yeah,
Anything else?
Anything else?
I agree. It meant a lot. Like she moved here, but like we had been playing together since we were like in middle school. So just being able to do that turnaround was huge for us. And then to do it again this year, like we really wanted more, but we just couldn't execute today. And that's on us, but I love all my coaches and my teammates, so I'm really proud of this.
In 10, 15 years, when you look back on this season, what are you going to remember the most?
Them. My teammates.
Yeah, the friendships that come from it. We all have great relationships with all four of our coaches. Besides putting basketball, like just spending as much time as we do with them every single day, I would trade it for the world. It's the best group of girls I've ever been around.
It wasn't so long ago the program was struggling big time. How does it mean, especially going through it up to senior year to, so to speak, help put Southside girls basketball back on the map? Anybody?
It means a lot. I think a lot of people last year didn't expect us to do as well as we did, and this year people had a lot more respect for us, and it was fun and cool watching people try to do whatever they could to beat us, and it was just fun being able to gain the respect with these girls because I know how much work that we've all put in. So just being able to play these games with really good competitors who are doing everything that they can to beat us was just really cool to watch, because that means that everything that we've done has been paying off because people respect us now.
And just to have the community behind us. I mean, our freshman and sophomore year wasn't the best time with fans and supporters, and just to see the crowd today and just over the past 2 years, it's been great.
Yeah, that's one thing I like to say is just our community, just rallying behind our program and our team the last 2 years. Every time I've asked them to show up and do something or be a part of something, they've shown up and provided support, whether that be financially or just enthusiastically. Like today, we had a Panther walk before the gym, before we walked in the gym. I don't know if any other team has had that or not, but it was amazing to see several hundred people lined up outside the bus for us, and that's really neat, especially for girls basketball, because not a lot of times that they get the recognition they deserve, probably in this sport. So it's been awesome to see them kind of rally the school. I feel like one of the biggest things on campus right now is Southside girls basketball, and that's because these girls and the hard work they put in.
Anything else? Thank you very much.